Hello, lovely people. Today I'm cooking dinner and I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I am cooking dinner for 6 people today and I am going to use this 1 pack of chicken, which I'm really excited about. I got from Giant. These are the chicken strips and I only paid $8.18. So let's see if I can feed everybody off this 1 pack of chicken. I'm going to make it lemon chicken, but this is white corn I got for $2 from the Giant. This is broccoli that I got from the Giant as well. These are the crowns and they were on sale for about $1.68 a pound, I think. But that was a good sale. And then I'm gonna also cook some rice with dinner tonight. And the ingredients I'm going to use are here. I'm going to use a lemon, some Old Bay seasoning. That's for the corn. The corn. That's for the corn. And I'm also going to use some butter. And then I have some olive oil here, some salt, season all, lemon pepper, garlic, onion powder, and some black pepper. And then I'm going to use these bowls here and a couple pots and pans. And that's it. So let's get started. Oh, I forgot. I'm also going to put cheese in the broccoli, so let me get that out of the fridge. Yes, so I usually put like shredded cheese on the broccoli, not too much, so my family doesn't like too much cheese, but I'm going to coat it well with that cheese. And there you have it. So I hope you enjoy this video. Come cook with me, guys. So first, I am going to wash the chicken. So it's very important to me to wash and clean the meat. It's been in a package, it might have bacteria on it. So I'm going to put it in this bowl and use some salt and vinegar and just rinse it. When you wash meat, you don't want to put a lot of salt and vinegar in, and you don't want to leave it sitting in it for a long time. You just want to rinse it off so it could be clean and you can wash all the residue off of it. So I'm going to take some cold water here, swish it around, swish, swish, swish. And then I'm going to get some apple cider vinegar. Now I get a really big bottle because I use this to wash my meat often. I prefer this vinegar over the white vinegar. I used to use the white vinegar, but the apple cider vinegar does like a better job for some reason, and I don't know why, but it seems to clean better. So I'm swishing it around, and then you see that water, see how that's not clear? I want to rinse it again because I like to rinse it until the water's clear. So for this, it may take 2 times. Sometimes it takes 3. I know when I cook pork chops, it's like 3 or 4 times. So just until the water's clear. So I'm satisfied with that. That's pretty clear. So I'm done. Okay, so next I'm going to dry and season the chicken. And I'm going to put it here on this paper towel. I am going to pat it dry at the top with a paper towel. Some people might not want to do that because of they just don't like patting their chicken with paper towel. And I totally get that, but when I'm frying chicken or when I'm frying salmon, I like to make sure that it's nice and dry. It just fries better. So that's why I'm patting it dry. Um, and as you can see here, it's very light, quick, quick, quick pat, and then I throw the paper towel away because of salmonella. And then I'm going to start my wonderful seasoning process. Here is the onion, salt, and like I said before in one of my other videos, I do about a tablespoon of each. Here's garlic. Some people may feel this is heavy seasoning, but actually it's just right for us. But please season yours to taste. This is lemon pepper, and this is the game changer here. I really like the Badia brand of lemon pepper over other lemon pepper because it's a light lemon pepper. It's not as strong. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of seasonal and coat the chicken here. And like I said before, you can just use salt and pepper. Like, you don't have to use all of this stuff. I love kosher salt on meat. It's a coarser grain, a larger grain, and it just, for some reason, it feels like you're not using a lot of salt. I don't know if that's true or not, but it still makes the meat taste really good. And then I'm going to cut this lemon, and what I'm going to do is use half of the lemon here to like coat the chicken, and then the other half of the lemon I'm going to use with the broccoli and when I put the chicken in the pan. So all done here. Next I'm going to prepare the broccoli. So these are crowns. Even though they're crowns, I still like to cut the bottom piece off, and then I actually cut against the grain, and you can hear me cutting this. It has a big crunch to it, but I'm turning it this way so you can see I don't cut like a lot off, because guess what? Broccoli is like super healthy for you. Like, you want to eat as much broccoli as you want. You know, shout out in the comments if you love broccoli. I love broccoli. Sometimes I just take the broccoli out of the pack, I cut it up, and I fry broccoli, and I throw some soy sauce on top of it, or some Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you say that. But broccoli tastes good to me anyway. I eat it in the morning with omelets. Um, I will chop some broccoli up and put it in the salad. Like, broccoli is a superfood. It's so good for you. And my kids love it. When they were little, they hated broccoli, but I kept feeding it to them and feeding it to them, and now they love broccoli. And I could say, if you stay really persistent with putting broccoli and other greens on children's plates, eventually they'll like it. All right, that part is off. And again, I'm cutting this like against the grain just so I can save as much of the broccoli as possible when I put it in the pot. I know some people just like to eat the crown, but I try to save some of the stalk too. It's all healthy. There it is. Now I'm ready to prepare that. Put some water and some lemon in here, and then I'm also going to put like a stick of butter in here and start boiling that down on the stove. And yes, I have to clean this mess up. This mess is so awful, but I clean as I go, so it's not too bad when I finish cooking. Next, I'm going to shuck the corn. Okay, so I don't even know if shuck is a real word, but I remember being in the grocery store one day and I saw a bunch of women talking around a trash can in a grocery store, and they were like peeling the corn, and they were like, yeah, I gotta shuck this corn. And so I've been saying shuck the corn ever since I heard the lady say it. But basically, you're just taking the covering that you're not going to eat, the inedible covering, off the white corn, and then taking those little strings that are inedible off. So I'm going to speed this up. Okay, now that the shucking process is over, I just broke each piece. I had 4 pieces, now I have 8. I broke them into half, and I'm going to rinse them off and then put them in a pot of cold water. So I'm going to just take the pot and put a little water at the bottom, throw these in, and then I'm going to add seasoning to it. I'm going to add some Old Bay seasoning, garlic, and salt, and some butter. And then I'm going to go ahead and place this on the stove. Now, when you cook the corn, you want to totally coat the corn, like drown it in the water, push it down, make sure the corn is covered so all of the corn could get covered evenly. And then now I'm going to fry the chicken. So I took some of the olive oil and coated the bottom of the pan really nicely. And now I'm going to, and I took the chicken and laid it the seasoned side down in the pan. So now I'm just seasoning the top of the chicken, the side that was not seasoned. And I do this so I won't lose any seasoning on the paper towels when, some people turn it over, but I actually just coat in the pan. And so I'm adding that famous coarse kosher salt here and coating it. And then I'm also going to put pepper and a little more lemon juice on this chicken and just waiting for it to get done. Now that the broccoli is all ready, I boiled it and drained it, and now I'm putting cheese in it. And a little more cheese fell in than I wanted to put in, but that's okay. I'm just going to break it apart and swish it around. Like I said before, my family doesn't like a lot of cheese, so I'm just going to swish it around. And a lot of times the cheese melts so much that my family, they don't even realize how much cheese I put in it. But that's done. And I'm going to put the top on it and set that aside. That looks so freaking good. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper to it to just finish it off and then put the top on it, and that is ready to go. Now I am boiling water for the rice, and I am so upset because I usually cook rice in chicken stock, but I forgot to buy the chicken stock. So it will be water today. I'm just going to boil water, throw some rice in here according to the directions, really simple, and then cover it up and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then once it sits for 5 minutes, all the water evaporates. I put a little butter in there too. And here I've also coated it with salt and pepper, and I'm just fluffing it with my spoon. That looks really good, and so the rice is ready. I tell you, I love 5-minute rice. It's so simple and easy. All right, guys, dinner is served. I added some Hawaiian rolls. My kids love Hawaiian rolls, and this is a dinner for 6 people. 6 plates are here. My 16-year-old had his friend over. They loved the Hawaiian rolls, so I gave them 2 rolls here. But then this, my son, my daughter, myself, and that is for my 2-year-old. He has his little plate, and so everyone's ready to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, life is as lovely as you make it. See you next time. Bye.